Are you ready? If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya. What's up? I'm awesome. Hello, ladies. Hey, ladies. Hey, really? Really? Oh, yeah. Yes. Yowie, wowie. Bye, Mom. Baby. It's true. Believe that.
So the problem is if you take, so you got 75% chance if they were to go 2-on-2, and you would add that to a 66 and 1/3% chance, you get 141 and 1/3% chance. So if he's got 75%, what do we do with Samoa Joe's 25%? That's right. We're going to subtract it from his 33 and a 1/3% chance. And we're going to get 8 and 2/3% chance. That's the law. That's the inverse law of Steinberg. Oh, we're recording. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Just explaining just doing some tutoring, just doing some wrestling tutoring. Welcome everybody to the 2 Words Podcast.
Math is not my subject.
It's okay. Neither was it Scott Steiner. Actually, it was Scott Steiner's because
Some would say he was ahead of the curve.
he really railed that one off. Well, welcome everybody to the 2 Words Podcast. My name is John, and with me, as always, is my tag team partner, a man who once saw a pack of wild dogs successfully take over and run a Wendy's. Radio Matt.
Hi. Hey, John, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you lower your seat?
Here we go.
There we go. Now you'll fit in the camera better.
Okay.
I was looking at you when I was starting it, and I'm like, why is he so high up?
He's not that much. He's not. I am no taller than you. That's actually the problem. Well,
I'll cut through
welcome.
most of that.
What's up?
I'll cut most of that.
or not. Whatever.
Who knows?
You can leave it for the YouTubers. Well, welcome everyone to the 2 Words Podcast, the WrestleMania 42 edition.
Holy cow, we're back here again.
We're here. We're doing it.
same
WrestleMania
place.
42. And I have a lot of thoughts.
It's going to be an interesting conversation today.
I think it will be
Yeah.
because I think it was a down conversation until I really started looking at it, and I'm like, oh, this isn't as bad.
We'll get to it.
We'll get there. But first, hey yo, former hardcore champion Al Snow is now a Kentucky colonel. Snow, real name Alan Ray Sarvin, has recently been bestowed the honor by Governor Andy Beshear and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. The title of colonel is the highest honor awarded by the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Kentucky's a commonwealth. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means.
It means it's not. Well, it's a state, but it's not.
It's kind of like when people are like,
Texas
isn't a state, it's a republic. I'm like, well,
that's essentially what the same kind of thing. Yeah.
The colonels are Kentucky's ambassadors of goodwill and fellowship around the world. And so contributions to community.
So he's like the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy.
He's him and Colonel Sanders
are the same.
They're the same rank in the Kentucky. I'm assuming they actually, I think they are they are official officers.
Yeah.
But it's more of like an aide de camp kind of thing. But the funny thing is like, the guy that used to walk around with a head and make Attitude Era specific jokes.
Inappropriate jokes.
Yeah. He's now being recognized for his contributions to the state of Kentucky.
It's all right. I mean, we watched him on that documentary for what's the promotion that he runs?
OVW. He runs Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, he's different now.
He's smart. He's good.
He's spelled it out.
What's funny is like from the because I went down a rabbit hole of like, what is a Kentucky Colonel? And I found on the Kentucky Colonel website, or the Colonels of Kentucky, whatever, this statement: we now encourage you to donate in honor of your membership to the Kentucky Colonels by making a tax-deductible contribution to the Good Works program. So it's
like that America's favorite students thing that we were getting in high school. They're like, hey, your student could be recognized for $50. And this book is one of the greatest students in America.
Yeah. So I guess now we will call him Colonel Snow.
Colonel Snow.
It's a cool name.
I like it. Before we go further into Hey Yo, I want to make a caveat for the listener / watcher. We are recording this on a Friday, a week before WrestleMania weekend.
Friday the 10th.
Yeah. Is it the 10th?
It is the 10th.
It is the 10th, yeah. So as we talk about some of the news that's not Colonel related and our predictions and things, they're all kind of slightly behind where we should be when this episode comes out. So there's rumors that huge things are going to happen on SmackDown tonight. No idea what those are.
We'll find out.
But they may affect things. Who knows? News might change in that time. Hopefully not. But just know we don't have tonight's SmackDown or next Monday's Raw to inform our
a week of
stuff.
events.
Yeah, essentially. So just take that with a grain of salt, and then forgive us for it.
But to that point, though, or to on the other side of that, WWE has published their match card.
That's true.
Which obviously they can change, but like they have put out.
We have a legitimate match card.
What they want to put the show as.
So hopefully we'll be good with that. All right. Hey, yo, TNA has stopped allowing its talent to work indie matches with AEW wrestlers.
And why is that, Radio Matt? Write that down. That could be a segment. Why is that, Radio Matt?
Note it. There is speculation that WWE is the one that's kind of pushing for this, but that's just hearsay at the moment. The other hearsay speculation is that TNA is upset with AEW for scheduling Collision to go opposite of Impact a week or two ago because of some, I'm sure, sports thing, moved it around.
Yeah, I think it was the Final Four.
And it took all of TNA's viewership away from them that night. So it could just be a temporary spiteful thing. Who knows? But it did result in MJF being blocked from wrestling Bear Bronson at GCW last week, which could have been a good match. So who knows how long that'll last. If it's WWE led, it might last forever. Who knows? And I also wouldn't think that it's actually WWE. I'd more lean that it's TKO that would make that push. Because I don't think WWE is internally has cared as much.
I don't think they're fully aware of what's even happening.
Sure. That's quite possible. But either way, there will be no indie crossovers for those two promotions currently.
That is what that is, you know?
The business.
Yeah. I like the indie crossovers, but I also get like business is business.
Yeah. It makes me sad. I would love AEW and WWE to get on a friendly...
Give me one match a year.
Yeah. I mean... Marvel and DC Comics do crossovers, I think, once every few years. Yeah. They have a big Superman, Spider-Man comic that they just released, a giant thing with like 16 stories in it. And why can't we do that? Why can't we have once every 5 years or something? We just have let's do it.
It's Breaking Point. Just bring back bragging rights.
Bragging rights, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just have fun. Split up who's going to win what. That's fine. But like... Nobody
kind. Loses in that situation.
Nobody does. It's okay. Y'all aren't in direct competition anymore. It's fine. No. Y'all can both make money. You would make so much money.
All of the money.
You could charge whatever you wanted, TKO, for these tickets.
Every of the money. Well, and I read earlier that a couple of years back in 2023, Tony Khan had entered into the conversation of buying WWE when it was up for sale.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And he made a comment a media day, was it yesterday or day before? He was like, I was totally blind. I don't even know. He goes, I didn't even know what was like being offered by other competitors so that I could make
A better deal.
a reasonable offer. But I think he was at like 6.9 billion or something.
Gracious.
Like I mean, it would have been cool, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows?
Well, speaking of AEW, hey, yo, Chris Jericho is all elite, and it looks like it's going to stay that way. After months of speculation and all signs pointing to Jericho rejoining the WWE, Jericho came out on the April 1st edition of Dynamite in Winnipeg. Tony Khan has confirmed that while this wasn't a forced move or a last-minute save, Jericho has signed a multi-year contract after considering all of the offers on the table. So there were a lot of offers. From what's being said,
Yeah.
he had more than, from what it sounds like, he had more than like 2 or 3 offers.
I can't imagine anybody wouldn't want a big name like Jericho.
Yeah.
Especially
throw out a number.
smaller promotions. Yeah.
If you're GCW, throw out a number. I mean, what's the worst you can say?
Right.
No?
Right.
He already doesn't wrestle for your company.
He can't not do it more.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Jericho and AEW.
Yeah. One of those.
As much as we sort of seem to poo-poo on AEW sometimes, like I like Jericho and AEW. I like what he's been able to do for himself. I like what he's been able to do for wrestling. I do want to see him come back as this in WWE.
Agreed.
And I want to see like 6 months of it. And then he can run off and, you know.
I feel like that's a foregone conclusion. He will eventually make his way back to WWE for a short time. But yeah, I hope it is as he is now and not repackage old Chris Jericho from WWE.
Yeah, and even if we find like a middle ground between, Judas and Y2J, like I'm fine with that. Some sort of culmination of the two. But I mean, I like what Jericho's doing now.
I agree. That was my third story, by the way. So my second story and last story is this one. Hey, yo! Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Live noted that after CM Punk's promo this past Thursday, I'm stuck on SmackDown being on Thursdays. I'm back in the 2000s. This past Friday, mentioning ticket prices, lower bowl tickets for WrestleMania have been lowered below $2,000.
Wow.
It's a steal. For the first time.
Can we afford not to go at this point?
Apparently, TKO is planning to lower ticket prices moving forward, but only at events that they think are not going to sell out. So they're still all going to start high.
Really high.
And then if we get closer to the time, they're going to lower them, which is something they haven't done. It's a bit of a win. It's not a total win, but
the thing is for me, if I were to make if we decided we're going to go to next year's Royal Rumble, that is a conversation that you and I need to have today.
Correct.
So that we can figure out, I'm not just going, it's not going to be January and I'm like, oh, hey, next week's Royal Rumble, you want to go? Ticket prices are low.
But I think there's enough people to fill a stadium that would do that.
And maybe.
Or at least the empty seats. Even if it's just in the area of wherever the event is.
And I think that the biggest problem with the ticket prices and everything is, we're starting to have wrestling become inaccessible.
Yeah, 100%.
Or it's less accessible.
Yeah.
And so, even if they do, Billy Joel.
Billy Joel?
Billy Joel. What is that from?
I don't even remember.
I don't know. I said that the other day. I was like, Billy Joel. It's a stand-up routine.
Yeah, I think it was a comedian. I was about to say.
Anyway, Billy Joel, he reserves a bunch of his front row tickets at $30. And I mean, there's people who pay thousands of dollars again.
Right.
But he's kind of I want people who love my music, and most of them are poor.
Right. I don't want to save all the best experiences for just the richest people.
Yeah, exactly. I think
idea.
that I think TKO could Could do that. Well, hey, yo, on a recent episode of Grilling JR with Conrad Thompson, Jim Ross was asked if he thought there was a possibility.
I don't know where
You already
this is
know.
going.
You already know.
Nah.
He thought there was a possibility of Vince McMahon returning at WrestleMania 42, and JR had this to say. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. Sorry, I'm not going to do a JR impression. I tried to make my mouth
smoke, there's fire.
I tried to make my mouth small, and I can't. I don't even have no question in my mind. Is the old cliche where there's smoke, oftentimes there's fire, and there's been a lot of smoke regarding VKM in WWE and what his future may or may not be, and how Vince can still contribute.
I read an article that ended with, it's hard to disagree with JR so strongly, but I think the only thing smoking here is JR.
Yeah. No, yeah, 100%. And to like add on to that, there's nothing, like there's no reports, there's no valid anything you can find that would validate this idea. JR just...
The only thing that's happened is they have mentioned, not even by name, just mentioned your dad to Stephanie McMahon when Cody Rhodes and whatever. And it was kind of a negative thing, kind of a positive thing, but they didn't mention him by name at all. And then the negative report of how TKO was letting Vince get...
Saudi backers?
No. Get involved in the, I think it was WrestleMania 39 finish, even though he was supposed to have backed off.
Yeah.
Everything is like, no, everything that's coming out about Vince is not positive right now. He said he was going to leave and he didn't. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's no way. There's if there is a way, if it happens, I don't know. I might need a break. I might need a year off.
You may just shut this whole thing down.
I can't do it. I can't do it again.
I don't know. I think that's the thing, though, is you're right. There's no positive.
Right.
There's no positive press. Like, there's no positive press. It was a Jim Gaffigan bit.
It was
by the
Jim
way.
Gaffigan, Bill
Was
Joel. Yeah, I just saw it as soon
Sorry.
as you... Before you even said it, but when you went like that, I'm like,
Jim
Gaffigan.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we got that off our minds. We can move on now.
I don't want to sit here and convince myself. Yeah, it probably could happen. But golly, when you look back at all the times Vince McMahon was in like the legal hot seat,
Yeah.
he did always work his way around it eventually and get past it and then just get right back to work.
That's
But it's been
true.
a long time. This has been like the longest stretch.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really like him.
And it's been pretty good.
Fans don't want him back. Not that I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no reason. There's no reason to believe. Yeah.
Other than the offhanded remarks of like, this build up to this thing sucks. Thanks a lot, Triple H. This wouldn't happen during Vince McMahon. Do you remember the last decade
yeah.
of Vince McMahon running it?
It most certainly would have.
We almost quit. It was so bad. We hated
Almost
every
canceled this whole
show.
podcast.
Hated everything. It was awful.
We were
would
a
take
wrestling
break-
podcast that didn't watch wrestling.
we took when we took our breaks in the summer and in the winter, we just stopped watching it altogether
Not doing it.
and just caught up before we started. It was horrible. And so now, please, Lord, keep him away.
No, thank you.
Speaking of Jim Ross, I've been watching WWE Vault. Has been the YouTube channel. Have you seen WWE Vault's YouTube channel?
I think I have, yeah.
So they've been collecting the story of playlists where it's like a full video, sometimes hours long, getting every promo, every segment, and every like key match of a storyline,
Yeah.
which is fantastic for me.
Yeah, in fact, I was watching a whole bunch of them leading up to the show.
Same. I've been watching them all week leading up to WrestleMania. But the phrase that I keep hearing, I've heard a dozen times this past week that I miss, is JR saying, "He's stomping a mud hole in him and walking it dry." Like, you do not hear that anymore in wrestling.
hear
And that
things
was
like
that was a key phrase in wrestling for the longest time.
That was the thing. That was the thing he did.
And by God, he's gonna walk it dry. I loved it so much.
JR was fun. JR still is fun. But
JR and the King, man.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
there was something came out when Raw was off air, like on commercial break. Apparently Corey Graves said something to Michael Cole about like, oh, just do it, just go solo, like Joey Styles. And Michael Cole went, I was doing this solo for 20 years before you showed up. I was like, oh man.
Another fun bit, now that you mentioned Michael Cole, on, I think it was Raw last week, Michael Cole was sitting down to interview AJ Lee, and Becky Lynch came in and gave a whole thing about how, you're a horrible interviewer, blah, 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 blah. Well, then I watched the build up to the first Rock versus Austin WrestleMania match, and he's sitting down with The Rock, and The Rock is just telling him how horrible of an interviewer he is. I'm like, wow, this has been going on for 20, 30 years. He's a horrible interviewer. Everyone believes it.
Maybe. He covered the Bosnian Civil War. He was in Sarajevo. That's the one he did an interview a long time ago. He was like, "No, I was a legitimate." I covered the Bosnian Civil War. Well, finally, hey yo, American Gladiator is back after nearly 3 decades, and if you intend to watch, you might see some familiar faces other than The Miz, who will be hosting. You will also see former AEW competitor Brickhouse Camille. You'll also see former AEW star Wardlow and Eric Bulenhagen, or as we like to call him, Rick Boogs.
Oh my goodness! I forgot all about Boogs.
Oh, sporting a singlet and a mustache. He is ready. I think he's only going to be on like one episode because they shift the gladiators out.
Yeah.
But like, I saw it came across and it wasn't under his real name, but it was under a different name than Rick Boogs. And I was like, is that Rick Boogs?
Rick Boogs?
Is that Rick Boogs?
Is that Dean Cain? There's an error in your story though, because there's no way it's been 30 years. Terry, what's his name? Hulk Hogan. What's his last
Terry
name?
Bollea.
Terry Bollea hosted the revival of American Gladiators. Couldn't have been more than 20 years ago. Maybe 15.
American Gladiators.
It had to have. Unless they made something that was like it and not it. But I'm almost positive. I might
89 to 96. But I did
that was
hear
the original one.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
That's all I can see.
What the heck? I can't even pull up my phone. Well,
there was one in 2008. Okay.
I think it was only one season.
Looks
I
like
feel like
it.
it wasn't popular.
Looks like it. And it had that Rick O'Hearn guy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael O'Hearn. That guy. Who's
Right. Was I right about Hulk Hogan?
You were right about Hulk Hogan.
Okay. I thought so.
That was why. So I looked it up. And when I heard part of the story or read part of the story, it was like, oh, it's been 2 decades. I'm like, no, it's been 3 decades. But apparently I was wrong. Thank you for calling me on my journalistic integrity.
Yeah, you're bad at this, John.
So you ain't got to tell me. But, well, moving on, we've got WrestleMania 42 coming up. A 2-night spectacular. Not as of recording, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. But as you're listening, this coming Saturday, you can watch the first couple of hours or first hour on ESPN both nights, and then you'll have to switch over to the ESPN whatever it is, and watch it from there.
They've been calling it the ESPN app now instead of ESPN Unlimited or ESPN whatever it was supposed to be. I'm like, that's so confusing.
It was ESPN Plus,
right?
And it was like $2.
And then ESPN Select,
and now it's all this other stuff. And so recapping the last PLE,
Chamber.
recapping the Elimination Chamber, we were right. That's just all we really have to say.
Essentially, we all picked the same thing, but you picked...
I picked Rhea Ripley to win the women's Elimination Chamber match.
But it was your second pick, was it? Who won?
Yeah. So we both picked Tiffany Stratton to win.
That's right.
And it was our second pick.
So you won with the second
differed.
pick. That's right.
Because we picked exactly the same on everything else. And we were right, except for the men's Elimination Chamber match. And
Also, I was totally right about what was in the box.
It
was a throwaway guess.
You were so right about what was in the box.
That was so fun to see.
I think I texted you because I texted you. I'm like, "Are you caught up?"
Right.
And you were like, "Not yet."
Behind,
and I was like, "Let me know when it happens."
Speaking of, I have loved.
Oh yeah.
Capital every letter loved. Everything that Danhausen has done so far.
LUV loved, baby.
I've watched every segment multiple times. I have watched all the behind the scenes and like social media videos he keeps doing with different wrestlers.
Yeah.
Love every one of them. Love this character. I have not been keeping up with Danhausen in AEW. I've just seen clips here and there and stuff where he's at conventions and whatnot. And they've always been fun. I remember Topanga dressing up with the makeup and all that kind of stuff. You know, I've had bits and pieces, but being exposed to Danhausen on a regular basis has made me a happier wrestling fan. And he's not even been in a match.
Nope, not at all. He's just been in like backstage segments.
He's just been like a mascot almost.
My favorite is on March 16th. He put on a bald cap and kept going around. It's like, I'm Cold Stone Steve Austin.
Love it so much. That's the kind of character I would want to be.
Cold Steve Austin.
I am Cold Steve.
I love every second of it, and I don't care who knows it. So
there was one where he was going around looking for his face on the trucks.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, we're on the last truck. He's Tiffany again. She gets on there twice. I'm not on that. This must be a mistake.
It's my list of demand housings. Why is it wet? I dropped it in the toilet. He's a Batman.
Oh, gosh. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I don't even care if he ever gets into a match.
Referee, dude. The referee that accidentally got cursed and he went to do the 3 and his arm spasms before he could count to 3. It's the dumbest finish to a match, but I laughed so hard.
Loving every second.
And then they did a behind the scenes video of him getting uncursed. He like him and said, normally I require money for this, but it was an accident. It's so good. Oh, I could go on forever about Danhausen. Forget WrestleMania.
Yeah,
it's Danhausen mania.
Done talking about WrestleMania. Well, WrestleMania, again, WrestleMania 42 is coming up. I have to tell you.
Yeah.
A little bit of discussion before we get into the actual match. Like 2 weeks ago, I was like, man, we are nowhere near ready for Mania.
The end text message that I sent you at the end of Elimination Chamber was, now I am very worried for WrestleMania.
Yeah. We were both very, very concerned because it doesn't really seem like there was any direction.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have any matches that were really getting set up except for like one. Mm-hmm. But then when I started looking through the match list, number one, these are good matches. I have to say it. They're good
great
matches. There's not a match on here where I'm like, I don't really care about. There's one on here that I'm not a huge fan of. And we'll talk about that in a second. But like, and all of them, a good chunk of them have been built up for longer than 6 months.
Yeah.
Like AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor. Even the Lesnar Femi match, like that started back at Royal Rumble.
That's right.
So I really do think some thought went into these, and while like it's not perfect, I think this is going to be a fun Mania to watch.
Even the ones that feel like they were thrown together last minute.
Like
still
Rollins and Gunther.
I don't care how we got there. That's going to be a fantastic match.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Seth Rollins came out and he was like, yeah, me and Gunther was thrown together last minute.
Yeah.
Because it just came together.
Who cares? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Well, I am the current champion.
Right. So I pick first.
Matt
right?
can pick first.
And that's a lot to
let's
pick
see.
first.
We'll go on night one. Let's go with the Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way. Nia Jax and Lash Legend, who are the current champions, versus Flair and Bliss, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and the Bella Twins. This is one of the ones that I have not been able to really... I don't know that I have an opinion on this.
Yeah. I was going to say, of the night one matches, this is probably the one I care about the least, but I'm still going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think I don't have a reason really to choose the winners that I'm choosing because I can't really tell you who's going to win this.
Yeah.
But I'm going to choose Bayley and Lyra because I feel like it's time to pee-pee poo-poo or get off the pot for this team because they've been together for months now, but haven't really done nothing.
Yeah.
And I also kind of feel like they've been bringing up, this is one of those where there's smoke, there's fire situations. They've been bringing up Bayley getting pulled from WrestleMania last year, like a lot, even on TV, not just in social stuff. They brought it up quite a bit. And so I feel like this might be an apology to Bayley. Let her win. Let them be champions.
Not a bad thought.
I don't know. That's where I'm leaning. That's my headspace. Nothing's telling me to go there other than that.
The only team that I have like I think this team should win just for the larger picture of everything is the Bella Twins. Yeah. Because how do you have the best women's? I mean, like they were the only women's tag team for long before the championships came along. So, like, why wouldn't you make them champion? That being said, I'm going to go Flair and Bliss.
I wouldn't hate that.
Because I just thought of it.
I like them together. The Bella Twins are, I mean, I understand what you're saying about the Bella Twins, but I also just think fans aren't really
I don't think anybody cares.
Yeah.
I think that Flair and Bliss, like they've both been out for a long time. And I think Bayley and Valkyria is a great pick. At the same time, I think that Charlotte and Flair is kind of the same. Like,
yeah. And that's also one of those WrestleMania staples.
Yeah, we need to make her get off the pot, as you said. Bliss has to do something now. She's come back. It's been a year.
Right. And I mean, they
she came back at Mania last year, didn't she?
No, Rumble.
Rumble last year. Okay.
Rumble last year. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they might be leaning more towards those two are eventually going to have a split up.
And then they would have to.
And feud. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still wouldn't hate it if that was the case.
Let's go Rollins and Gunther.
Okay.
This match has, I mean, there's nothing at stake here.
Yeah. Very little to go off.
Yeah.
But Gunther hinted at some secret reason why he would want to attack Seth Rollins. Mm-hmm. And Seth Rollins has no reason at all in this match. And so given that very little context, a very little story building, I'm going to assume Gunther's going to win. Okay. Seth doesn't have anything on the line. He's maybe got a little ring rust, given being out for a while. And whatever storyline we thought he was building with all the other black hooded wrestlers, we haven't seen in the last couple weeks. Mm-hmm. So it's not him starting some sort of group or being some sort of messiah figure. Who knows? So I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. I'm leaning Gunther by like 51% to 49.
The black hoodie gang has been one of the bigger fumbles to me, especially when the first one where they took the mask off of him and Michael Cole went, who in the heck is that? But they like pumped crowd noises into the broadcast, be like, oh! oh.
Right.
And Michael Cole's like, I have no idea. I don't have a name.
I've never seen this man in my life.
It's like, and it was just a random stranger from Seth Rollins' school.
Right. But like that's not deep enough of a wide enough known of a cut, I guess, for people to have put that together until days later when they read, oh yeah, that guy works for Seth. Is it a Seth Rollins thing?
You know what? I'm gonna go. I was gonna go Rollins, but I'm gonna switch to Gunther, and here's why. Because I think that the Vision storyline is not over with. And I think I would make the assumption that once LeBrons are healthy, we'll come back and we'll revisit this Rollins thing, and having Gunther retire 2 legends and then lose at Mania doesn't make any sense.
I agree. Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
So fine. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. AJ Lee, the current champion, versus Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I think Becky wins. Lee isn't full time. She did have her big victory to win this title, which was great. She's made her statement, proven that she still belongs, can still hang. I think Becky wins here. I think they make each other look great. I think it's a fantastic match, but I think Becky wins and AJ heads off for a while.
I was, I'm going to go Lynch as well. Because for a lot of the same reasons, I think that AJ Lee's had the championship for long enough. There's no illegitimacy there. I think that, it doesn't really harm AJ Lee to lose right now and then kind of ride off for a couple months. But I've been watching, because WWE's done a really good job of putting together video packages for all of these matches, or for most of these matches, so that you can kind of watch. And there's like the Oba Femi Brock Lesnar one's 20 minutes, but like the one for this match is an hour and a half long, and it just goes every confrontation from when Becky Lynch interfered with Seth Rollins and CM Punk back in September. And so it's all these promos, and I gotta tell you, I like AJ Lee and I like Becky Lynch, but their promos are just them trying to do catty one-liners towards each other. And
you're not wrong.
They legitimately, whoever's writing these things, it sounds like high school girls. Like, oh, I'd say this to her.
Yeah, and I think that is kind of the vibe there.
It's weird.
It's not the vibe they're going for. That is the vibe that's coming across.
Doing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I just don't want to see any more promos between. I just want to see them wrestle, and I want to be done with it.
I would enjoy a match that is so good they both gain some more respect for each other, and we do a handshake at the end. I would like to see that. I'm okay with the feud ending.
I don't think that works for Becky Lynch, though.
No, it won't. But it would still be cool.
Yeah,
but I don't know where we're going with Becky after this either.
Maybe
she's good as a heel, but I'd be okay with her not being a full heel, but just going back to her bravado, but still respecting the business a bit more. The man version of Becky Lynch was the most popular.
Yeah.
Where she was the Stone Cold Steve Austin of women.
But we pulled the needle a little bit too far the other way.
Agreed.
And so it's just, I don't know.
Who knows?
It's been fine.
But either way, it'll be a great match. It'll be fun.
It's been fine. All right, we're still on night 1. We have
several more matches. Yeah.
Women's World Championship match. Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan.
It's Liv.
Yeah.
This is one of the no-brainerest matches of the whole event. Morgan's got the fans behind her, has had the fans behind her. Big. The whole focus of this entire match, entire lead up, has been around Morgan and not around the champion. Like, it was the weeks and weeks of who is she going to pick? But it wasn't like,
yeah,
Stephanie, who do you want to face? Who do you want her to face? Like, it's been very. Liv Morgan's been the main character, I guess, of this whole storyline.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think that, like, it's just been it's just been time.
Too
know?
long. Overdue.
I'm trying to see if there is a picture of her face after that hematoma went away. Did you see that hematoma?
No. Was it from the...
So it was from her getting headbutt.
Yeah, the botch thing.
As you can see from her Instagram.
Yeah.
That's on her forehead.
I saw that segment, and I'm like, oh, that did not sound fake.
No.
When they clacked heads together.
And they did that. And so I don't know if you remember... Were you at the rehearsal dinner for me and Hillary's wedding?
I feel like I was.
Okay. Do you remember my grandma falling?
No, so I
You
might
would
not
have
been
remembered
there
that.
then. Yeah.
I don't. Then for some weird reason you weren't there because you were at the rehearsal. You'd had to have been.
Yeah.
But my grandma fell on that little transition between the fellowship hall and the... We're going somewhere with this, I promise. The transition between the fellowship hall and like leading off into the nursery and stuff.
Oh.
She fell, and my grandma was at the time 70 something, and she had just a giant... She fell, laid flat on the ground, and was so still. I was like, oh, cool. Grandma died at my wedding. That's great. She lived for another 8 years after that, I think. 7 years after that. But when they rolled her over, she had a giant, and it looked just a giant human.
Goodness gracious.
And then when she came the other day, and it's in some of our wedding photos, somebody did a really good job with her makeup. It had just like everything had flushed down into her face.
I do remember that.
And I think Liv Morgan walking into WrestleMania with just a giant bruise covering half of her face, that would be dope. I mean, I'm sorry that you probably got a TBI, but
oh man.
Yeah, so I mean, we're agreeing on a lot of this.
That's true. There's a lot to go.
There's a lot to go. So I think Liv Morgan, though, I think we've built up Liv Morgan. I don't think there's any reason for her to have done everything she's done and not win.
Yeah.
And again, it's kind of that we've come to the end of Stephanie Vaquer's reign. We're in a good place with that. So.
Right. Agreed.
And then last for the first night, we've
There's 3 more matches.
Well, last for the first night, right?
No. We got to do the Usos in LA Knight versus Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Speed.
Oh, that is on the first night.
We got Drew versus Jacob, and we got Cody versus Randy, all on the first night.
Okay.
We are far from over.
Yeah, we're buckle up, buttercups. Okay, well, let's not. Okay, never mind. Unsanctioned match. I hate when they call it.
It's a hardcore match. Just call it that. It's fine. We got it.
Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. And I have failed to really see where this came from. Other than like, yeah.
I don't know. Anger.
This sort of just come out of nowhere. Like, when I saw the match, I'm like, have they been feuding? And I just kind of missed it a little bit.
I guess a mini feud before Jacob got injured, and then Jacob came back, and then he was just like right back in it.
Yeah.
Like there was no new build up, which they kind of needed to be. I'm picking Fatu just because I'm fairly certain I know that Drew is taking time off after this, and Jacob is overdue for like a big push.
Yeah.
To resume his push anyway that he was getting.
And I think that this is the time to get off the pot with Jacob Fatu.
Agreed.
Like, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants it.
Yeah. He's super over.
He's super over because he's great in the ring. He's got a great personality. And in every video you see of him outside of the promotion, it's like, hey, look how genuinely kind of a person he is. Watch him help Lex Luger get his wheelchair out of his car. Watch him walk this old lady across the street.
Watch him donate his kidney. Watch him donate his other kidney. Yeah. He's a fantastic dude, fantastic talent, and I want to see him more prominent for sure. So I'm hoping and counting on him winning here.
I loved the video of him losing his mind because he was about to meet the boogeyman. And he's just like, oh my God, we're going to meet the boogeyman. It's like, dude, you are losing this credibility. You know, you're losing this character here.
He is. I don't care. He's fun.
Yeah,
in every
he's fun.
context, I believe him as he is.
Yeah. And these two matches, the McIntyre and Fatu and then the 6-man tag match are going to be the ones that are on the first hour in ESPN2.
I believe you're correct.
Is what they say on WWE.com. The 6-man tag match, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight.
I've had that same reaction to Speed for the longest time, but I've actually really enjoyed him these last few weeks with the Danhausen and Kirsch thing.
Fair enough.
So, and him reluctantly being in this team by accident, which has been just his face is like, oh no, every time they're putting his hands up in victory and all this, like he hates it. It's going to be a comedy match for the most part. It's going to be fun, I feel like. I'm going to just pick Usos and Knight to win.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's an easy win. There's no reason for them to not win. Nothing's on the line. So, I think it's going to be fun.
I've also picked Usos and Knight. We better start disagreeing more.
We only need one, John.
Only because when I looked at those, I was like, if they make LA Knight get pinned by a YouTuber whose YouTube presence is I'm really fast.
Oh, why did you spoke it into existence, and now that's 100% what's going to happen. He's going to get uncursed right before WrestleMania, and he's going to pin LA Knight.
Why would they do this to, and I'm not even happy that LA Knight's in this match.
True. He should be doing something more hefty.
Is there a U.S. title match? There is.
There is.
But I don't want to see him in that match either.
No.
I don't. Again, you can just insert my rant about the Costco guys in AEW, but I don't.
I think LA Knight is forever stuck on the pot. He will never be able to get up.
I don't think so.
I want him to.
This next segment,
I love him.
Who's on the pot?
Who's on the pot?
So we're both going to go Usos and LA Knight. And then finally at the end of match 1, we have the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. And Randy Orton will have Pat McAfee in his corner for some reason. I'm not against it. It's just
it's not. It doesn't make the story better.
Nah, not at all.
Like I said,
unless Cody Rhodes brings out Ted DiBiase, who might be in jail right now. I don't actually know.
I was gonna say, unless Cody finally sells his soul to The Rock in order to defeat Orton.
There's that. And he just kind of does this number.
Yeah. The one. We'll finally get the one.
Way to do this.
He was doing 2. He was counting down because he did 3 at this one thing. This was the 2. And then there was going to be a 1 that we never got. But I assumed it was going to involve the tribal chief situation. We just never got to the 1.
I always thought that was a weird way to do.
No, I caught that immediately.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because there was like, I don't know, Ted DiBiase posted like on Instagram or something and was like, all right, our tickets are booked for Vegas. It was like, there's no way.
Okay.
There's no way if Vince McMahon can't be around because of his legal troubles, Ted DiBiase can't be on WrestleMania after stealing money from a charity.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Anyway, me down.
Rhodes versus Orton.
Rhodes versus Orton. Who do you have on this one?
I feel like we're in a if Cody wins, we riot kind of mode for this match. I think most people want to see Orton win. I think Orton is overdue to climb the title possession ladder at least one more rung. After all this build up and all of the heel turn and all this kind of stuff, Pat McAfee aside, I think Orton wins. I think it's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a bit more brutal.
Yeah.
On the brutal side, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and I think that for a lot of the same reasons I pick Orton, just because I think that we're good. We're good on Cody.
Yeah.
We've done what we can.
He doesn't need to be the champion to still be in the the upper echelon of the wrestlers here.
And honestly, taking a couple of weeks off, taking a couple of months off wouldn't be a bad thing.
True.
For
taking
Rhodes.
a break too.
And Orton he's not had anything real going on the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we're coming to an end with Randy Orton. I mean, at some point we're coming to an end.
Sure. Yeah.
And he's sitting at 14 times WWE champion, a 10-time world heavyweight champion. I mean, that's incredible. But adding to those numbers, yeah, I think Pat McAfee aside, as you said, truly though, like, I don't know what they're going to do with Pat McAfee. I don't have a problem with Pat McAfee.
Whatever the thing that's supposed to happen tonight, which you guys know if you're watching whatever happened on SmackDown, is hopefully supposed to try and fix it a bit.
Comes out tonight
but
on
watch it be Ted
SmackDown.
DiBiase. I have no idea. I don't know, man. That would be funny. That would be pretty
Ted
darn
DiBiase
funny.
comes out and is like, I found this briefcase of money.
Everybody's got a price.
It definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't belong to any charities.
Oh man. It's got Make-A-Wish written on it.
The name of a child. It's got a child's face on it.
Oh, that's horrible, John.
Yeah, I know.
All right, night two. I'm gonna be quicker with my prediction reasoning here because we're
night
long.
two. Let's go with United States Championship match. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
Yes, I think Trick is going to win. I think Carmelo is going to get involved and cause Zayn to lose. And then after that, I think we're going to kind of transition, not at WrestleMania, but afterwards, transition into a Carmelo versus Trick kind of thing. Run back their NXT feud, which was very good. It was the only thing I watched on NXT for a while. Like I want to see the Trick Williams Carmelo Hayes updates. Yeah, I think that's what happens, and I'll save what I think happens with Sami Zayn for later.
I'm picking Sami Zayn because I don't see and what you said is great. I just don't see any real reason why
Trick Willie.
I get it.
And his lemon pepper steppers. You don't think it's time?
I get it. It's time for something, but I don't know. Even just for the purpose of choosing a different competitor than you. I don't have any real reason.
It could easily be Zayn too.
Yeah, I don't have any real reason
have
not to pick Zayn.
Yeah, I don't have a definitive. There's no way. Trick
Other than
doesn't
Williams, like when you put them next to each other, you're like, well, there's definitely a guy that Triple H likes and a guy that there's definitely a Vince McMahon guy and a non-Vince McMahon guy.
That's funny.
Let's go. The second night's pretty good.
It really is.
Let's go with Femi and Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm. I think this is another one of the. In my opinion, you might disagree. I think this is another one of the no-brainers. I think Femi wins this. Mm-hmm. This is Oba's like big statement match. I feel like he's had all of his squash matches that he's come out and just defeated some tiny person. Mm-hmm. Jeff in this corner, or whoever it was, but like Scott. But this is going to be the big statement of there's a new giant in town kind of thing. New big dog on the roster.
If it goes, and I'll choose Femi too, but only if it goes longer than like 10 minutes. Inside of 10 minutes, it could be Brock Lesnar. If they extend it out, I'm like, okay, well, they're trying to establish.
Ain't no way though that Lesnar can do his normal Suplex City routine with Femi.
They can't.
Ain't no way.
I was watching that one.
He'll get one or two off, but
I never realized that there's nobody physically like Brock Lesnar until Femi came and was like, oh, that guy is. Yeah. Like Bobby Lashley wasn't.
Even Bobby Lashley was the biggest other guy, and he still looked smaller.
Yeah.
Like it didn't look even, but this looks even.
Yeah. This is
I'm excited for it. It's going to be
I
explosive.
would be just terrified to if somebody was like, "Hey, Oba Femi's going to pick you up." I'm like, "Please don't."
Oh, thank you.
I'm afraid of heights.
I don't want him to
man.
tussle my beard hair or nothing. I don't know. Stay away from me.
Come on over here. Somebody
He would do that. Yeah. I feel like that's a move Oba would do.
Somebody on social media I came across was like, "Why are you not okay with Apollo Creed doing the Nigerian thing or Omos doing the Nigerian thing, but you're okay with Oba Femi doing the Nigerian thing?" And somebody was like, "Because he's actually Nigerian. It's not just, oh, that's a black guy, let's give him a Nigerian accent. He's from Nigeria."
It was really weird when they did it with Apollo Crews. It felt
Just out of nowhere.
so wrong. Yeah.
And Baba Tunde.
Suddenly.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's go with the women's championship match, women's WWE championship match. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. This could legitimately go either way for me.
Yeah, it's a boring kind of match.
I have
to
a
me.
pick, but
It's a boring choice. I think Cargill is a boring champion so far.
fair enough.
And Rhea Ripley winning at WrestleMania is usually a gimme. So I'm going to say Ripley.
Okay. I'm going Cargill for the same reasons you have, but different, because I think that Rhea Ripley's a boring champion.
I would agree with that.
I think that as a champion, I don't think she's boring. I don't think that her in competitiveness is boring, but I think that overall the women's championship has just not made anybody more or less spectacular.
Right. And I'll give you that Cargill could win simply because in the last 2 weeks, they've been building a stable around her and given some form of a story. And so maybe they're going to build her up into something bigger from this. And so there's a possibility, but I'm still going to stick with it'll make the fans happy if Ripley wins.
Fair enough. I won't be unhappy. I don't think that the women's WWE championship match, any of the women's championships, none of them have made me go, oh, that's defining for them.
Right.
Like, they're defined by how good they are.
Right.
And like, I think that Cargill and Ripley are both good, but I don't need to see either one of them as champions.
Agreed.
So I'll stick with Cargill. just I don't know. Let's see. What do we have? 2 more matches? 3.
We got the ladder match, Balor and Mysterio, and then the...
That's right. I was looking, I'm like, where are you? Okay, there it is. Let's go with the ladder match.
Okay.
Because the ladder match didn't get any build up, but it also doesn't need any build up.
It doesn't.
And I'm not against this ladder match.
Yeah. It all seems like it's mostly in good spirits. Like most of the contenders in the match are
you
just
guys
like,
wanna have a match?
let's go do it. Yeah, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio, and Penta are all like, let's go have fun. Rusev is like, I'm going to crush you. And JD McDonough is like, this is the only chance I have to prove myself. Yeah. But I'm going to say Penta's going to win still. I think it's going to be a fun match, but I think Penta's hot right now.
Yeah.
His crowd reaction when he comes out with that belt lately has been off the charts. So...
I like this match. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be almost too many spots.
No, 100%.
And mostly just by process of elimination. I don't think it's going to be Dragon Lee. I can't see. I don't know if it's the cameras or what, but when they're like, JD McDonough's come out, and I'm like, he's a very small person.
He is very small.
I don't know what's making him look that small, but he's.
I thought it was just because he was coming out next to Damian Priest or whatever all the time, but no, even when he's coming out to Finn Balor, who is roughly the same size, Finn looks giant compared to JD McDonough. I don't understand. It's like he doesn't have a chest. It's like he's a finger puppet. I don't understand it. He's not.
I don't.
He's fun enough.
He's great.
and he's
great,
good in the
but I'm just
in the
like,
ring.
oh.
But it's just he doesn't have the presence about him.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna be Lee. I don't think it's gonna be McDonough. I don't think it's gonna be Mysterio. And so for me, it's a toss up between Rusev and Evans.
I would love to have Rusev or Evans win as well.
And I put down Evans, but I'm gonna take a gamble and I'm gonna go Rusev.
I would love it if Rusev won, especially in a ladder match, because I don't feel like that is his normal shtick.
But everybody else is going to make this match look fine. Oh, yeah. Like, he's not going to have to have any spots because there's going to be 1,000 of them leading up to it.
It's going to be so good.
Javon Evans is going to be so crazy to watch in that match. Just sprawled out everywhere.
Yeah,
that man can almost touch all 4 posts.
Dude is a spider monkey for sure.
So I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna pick Rusev.
It's gonna be great
because I think that'll be a lot of fun.
I hope he wins. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope he wins.
Yeah, and then finally,
nope.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm skipping around to what I think is most important.
We're going like in order, but it's not in the order you have it written.
A match that surprisingly has me captivated.
I can't wait.
Balor and Mysterio.
Dude, he teased that it's Demon Balor, man. He teased the demons coming back.
And they have it on the website as the Demon.
Do they put
Balor.
it on there? Okay,
that's what they put on there.
Man, there's no way. There's no way they finally bring back the demon and he loses to Dominic Mysterio.
You and I are going to make a point. Somebody's getting a point there.
No, John.
Somebody's getting a point here.
There's no way they're going to bury the demon.
Here's what it is for me.
No.
I don't think they're going to bury the demon, but I also don't think it's going to be a clean match. I think that Dominic Mysterio is going to win dirty. And I think almost he needs to win dirty in order to continue being Dominic Mysterio.
I don't think so, and here's why. Liv Morgan's going to win.
Please put your fat finger down.
Liv Morgan is going to win her title. She's going to become like the new head of the Judgment Day, and it's going to be a whole story about Dominic Mysterio feeling like second tier to Liv Morgan and needing to build himself back up. I think there's a million ways it could go.
Yeah.
But John, you're wrong here. If Demon Balor loses, I will flip tables, man. You have to be wrong here, John.
And I wrote in parentheses dirty. That's what I put.
Yeah.
That's
in the name. Dirty Dom.
I
think you're possibly right.
I don't think there's any way that Mysterio wins clean.
Nah, if he wins, there's going to be
absolutely no way. But
shenaniganry.
Shenanigans. He's shenana once. He'll shenanigan. So that's going to be a fun match because that match has been building up for like 2 years now.
Yeah, it's been. And I thought it was going to happen a long time ago.
And we have not seen it yet, which I love. Give me matches we haven't seen.
Can't wait.
Please give me Oba, Femi, and Brock Lesnar because I've never seen that. Give me Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre because I haven't seen it.
I really want Finn to win here because I want a build-up of Finn Balor again. I feel like we have never gotten back to... He was the first Universal Champion. Yeah. And he had it for 24 hours, and he's never gotten back to that. Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
It was the biggest win. Everyone was so excited. And then he got injured, couldn't hang with it, and now he's been in the mid-card for forever. I want Demon Finn Balor back, and I want them to build him back up to main event level.
No, I get it.
Please.
I'm happy to be wrong. And in all honesty, where we disagree, I think I am wrong.
I don't know.
I think there's several where I
always get in here.
I've just soured Radio Matt's day.
I'm mad.
It is.
I thought I had that in the bag.
It is 11 o'clock in the morning, and he is
so mad. At 11 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Oh man. All right. You seen that clip from T-Pain?
No.
It was like streaming and someone got him riled up and he's all, "You got me yelling in here at 9 a.m. in the goddamn morning." It's a classic. It's fantastic.
I have seen him play it. He was playing like Call of Duty or something, and he was just like driving, and he starts singing like, I don't know, Wham or something, and then he crashes and it stops, and then he just kind of backs up and keeps running, and he's just like, come on, chameleon. I do like T-Pain.
He's a fun guy.
Okay, now finally, which I think might be the best built match.
100%
of the whole thing, the World Heavyweight Championship match. CM Punk, who's the current champion, versus Roman Reigns.
All right, John. Here we are. What I want to happen,
The granddaddy of them all.
is I want Punk to win.
Yeah.
I love Punk as champion right now. I love him being too full of himself and brash and insulting dead people and all the stuff. I love it all. Roman's going to win.
Yeah.
Because I think they're bringing the entire bloodline back.
Because why would you want to wrestle a guy that's covered in all that stuff? Why would you want to touch him? Why would you want to let that guy touch you shirtless?
Exactly. No, I think the whole bloodline is coming back. I think this is where this is leading. I think maybe not all immediately it wins at WrestleMania, but I think they are building to the fact. I think Sami Zayn loses.
Okay.
And he goes back to his I don't know what my purpose is, what I'm doing kind of thing is. The Usos are going to win this, but they're not going to win the title. They're not going to win the titles.
Because there's no tag match. There's no tag team title match.
Titles. They are... and maybe that changes my mind and maybe they lose. I don't know. But the MFTs are turning against Solo Sikoa.
Mm-hmm.
They took the lamp from him and gave it back to the Wyatt Six. Like everybody who has been in the bloodline is in a period of where do we go from here?
Okay.
And I think we're coming back.
Coming back to the bloodline. You think they just want the bloodline back?
I think that's what's going to happen. It was the most popular thing.
Yeah.
It ran for so long, and it didn't get stale almost at all. I think we had a purpose at one point.
Yeah. Do you think, leading into the next part of our conversation, or the last part of our conversation, do you think that's why we're not going to see MFT in the Wyatt Six?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little shocked and appalled.
I am shocked that I didn't get to that, but I think it's because they're building to a bigger main event story. I think I also think Cody Rhodes needs a new villain to lead, the good guys against moving forward. Because we didn't have Cody Rhodes versus the Bloodline most of the time. We had it at the tail end.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see, I think, Cody Rhodes lose to Orton. And he's been going also in a what am I doing until he won the title again. But, he's been getting desperate. He's been going crazy. He went off on Monday. I think that's what we're building to. I think we're building to a new bloodline and possibly a new kind of good guy faction around Cody Rhodes. I don't know. Or Cody Rhodes is going to just become a crazy vigilante. Who knows? But either way,
mine is much more simple than that.
I always go overcomplicated.
And I think that what you got is really great. But in my thinking on this, I just think that they want to put that belt on Reigns.
Oh, of course.
I think that's I think that Roman Reigns is a good optic. People love Roman Reigns.
They do.
Kids like Roman Reigns. And who buys action figures? Grown men and children.
30-something-year-old.
Under 40s and under 20s. That's, I think that I'm good with Punk being champion.
Yeah.
But I also think he did not come back to be a world heavyweight champion.
Sure.
He came back to be WWE champion.
Sure. And it has been long enough
It's been fun.
that, it feels like he had it, like he had the run for this one.
Yeah. So I think that at the end of all of this, Roman Reigns, and I mean, I don't know. Does Paul Heyman come out and low blow CM Punk again for a second Mania in a row, and we're back to?
I think that's the only thing we don't get back with the Bloodline. I don't think we get Paul Heyman back.
That's okay.
He's too entangled in like 3 other storylines right now. He's in the Vision storyline. He's in the Brock Femi storyline, and now he's in the Seth Rollins and Gunther storyline for some reason. Like, what's he not doing? Also, props to him for taking some massive bumps lately. He doesn't normally get physical, and it's been entertaining to see his spiraling.
It's been fun. He's been doing it, man. Okay, so those are all our picks, and real quick, because we are at an hour and 10 minutes, minus the chair fiasco at the beginning.
Yeah, probably.
Real quick, who are you most surprised that you're not going to see? And the reason why I asked you this earlier in the week was because I did not realize I'm actually going to like all these matches. And,
right, you were ready to start crapping on booking, and I kind of was too.
And then I started looking at it, and I've got a list of people I'm surprised. Of 3 people I'm surprised I'm not going to see.
I got 4,
but I'm also going. I don't think there's a place for them. There's not a match I would replace
to put them in
with.
Yeah.
Except for maybe one. I'm surprised we're not going to see Tiffany Stratton.
I didn't even realize she's not in it.
Yeah, she's not in it.
Yeah.
She could have done the women's world championships, the Ripley Cargill match.
Yeah.
She could have done that.
Yes, and she should have. I feel like it should have been Stratton. I think this is playing to they want to see Ripley at WrestleMania kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it should have been Tiffany versus Cargill. I thought that's what we were really going to be pushing towards for WrestleMania, and I think that would have been a great match too.
Yeah.
The 3 that are active currently that I have are Io Sky, because I feel like she's been a constant in these pay-per-views lately.
Oh yeah,
because fans love her still, but I'm sure she'll be somehow involved in that title match. Again, Carmelo Hayes not in a match. I'm sure again he will be involved in the U.S. title match, but I'm kind of bummed that he's not. Like I'm bummed that Trick Williams is getting the spot at WrestleMania, not Carmelo Hayes, because Carmelo Hayes has been over here a little longer.
Yeah,
but it could have been a 3-man.
Trick Williams,
and I think that would have been great.
Trick Williams going to come out on his little microwave plate.
I do like it. And then Damian Priest, not doing nothing.
I completely forgot Damian Priest.
Undertaker, not anywhere near the card. I don't think he's even in a corner of anybody.
That's most upsetting, actually, I think.
Yeah.
As you say that.
But I also have Bianca Belair on here because I feel like she's supposed to have been back by now.
Yeah. Where are the Street Profits?
Didn't they leave? Did they not go somewhere else?
I didn't think so.
Maybe I'm wrong. If not, where are they?
That's what I want to know.
I thought they left. If not, they have been gone long enough that I thought they left.
Yeah. No, they're
wow.
Everything.
Where the heck are the Street Profits at? Why are we watching the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs every week?
Yeah, but this article from Sports Illustrated back in January is like, it's a lengthy absence they've been on. And now we're 4 months from that.
Jeez.
So I don't know. They did that weird heel turn, and I
did not like it. Go back. When you come back with the red Solo cups. That's what people want.
I have taught Ellie, my 5-year-old. I'll go, Ellie, what do they not want? And she goes, the smoke. I'm like, that's right. They don't want the smoke. I am a little, so I have two, one that I'm a little surprised I'm not going to see, and one that I'm really surprised I'm not going to see. I'm a little surprised we're not going to see Matt Cardona.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not.
I'm surprised, and specifically, I'm surprised he's not taking Dragon Lee's spot in the Intercontinental Championship match.
You know,
Dragon Lee doesn't need to be in that match. We all know he's not going to win. We all know he's not going to. I mean,
Dragon Lee is the human equivalent of fluff
he
for
comes
a
out
pillow.
he comes out with those weird angel wings, and that I'm not a fan of. And
no, you're right. I think he should have been in that match.
It just doesn't make any sense. He was the last big thing that he did at WrestleMania was a 6-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah,
and he won, and then he lost.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
That would have made a lot of sense. I think that was a really good place for it, and I just don't know why not. And then I'm really surprised that we have not seen Royce Keys.
He's tonight. He's there tonight. He's not going to be at WrestleMania, but he's there tonight. He's debuting. So you've already seen him. He's debuting tonight on SmackDown.
Okay.
I saw that this morning.
Because he's been at a lot of house shows.
Yes. Yeah, they've been I don't know why they've been saving him. I don't remember the reasoning, but he's going to get involved.
We better say. Here's the thing about Royal Rumble is we need more surprise entrants.
Yeah.
That used to be why you watched the Royal Rumble.
It used to be like at least a third of the 30 were surprise entrants.
And now it's nothing.
Now it's maybe
we had Powerhouse Hobbs came out. They changed it to Royce Keys. It was a lot of fun. It was great. He's got great music.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So I'm just very surprised we're not seeing Royce Keys. And maybe, we've still got another week. As of this recording, we might, everybody might be going, John, what are you talking about? He's in the main event.
I bet, right? He has replaced Orton because Orton got injured by Pat McAfee. Because Pat McAfee turned face again because everyone was so mad that he turned heel. No, there's a little chance that he's going to be at WrestleMania, but I betcha he pulls something Monday after Mania.
Yeah.
To start something somewhere.
What if after Cody loses, he just starts putting together a faction of old AEW guys?
Love it. Love that idea.
Rusev's there.
Let's go.
Royce Keys is there. Matt Cardona could be in it. That could be a lot of fun. And then a surprise entrance in his Survivor Series team is MJF.
Oh, I love it. No, it would have been fun. Book it. I
don't care what you got to do.
But yeah, I really came into planning for this episode the same way you did. Just thinking, we're gonna make lemonade out of lemons if we can. But like going through these matches, I'm like, I really don't hate this card at all.
Yeah,
the build up for most of them haven't been all that fantastic, and it's been very hit or miss with the storylines. But
there's
match-wise,
been several. Oh, and I'm also very surprised that we're not seeing MFT and, as I mentioned earlier, MFT and the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised we have not seen them because we've been building they've been feuding for 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be great to have them there, but I mean,
we feuded for 6 months and then it just fizzled out by the MFTs just being like, Solo, stop being
here you go,
a loser. Take it back. Yeah, there was no big explosive ending. It was a fizzle out ending, but like on purpose.
Yeah,
which again leads me to think
weird.
Solo's going to get kicked out of the MFTs.
Could be. Well, that's our show. We hope you enjoy WrestleMania. I think we are going to enjoy WrestleMania.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be better than last year.
It'll be a good show. You would almost have to be. It better not be worse. I'll tell you that.
Man,
boy, we're looking forward to it, and we'll post results as we figure them out, or the next day, probably the next day.
We'll do something. Who knows?
But and then we'll be back for Backlash, Clash of Italy, Clash of the Italians is Backlash.
Yeah.
Where's Backlash this year? Rwanda. It's in Sarajevo.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Anyway,
I think it was supposed to be in Iran, but I don't know. Don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah,
The Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
Backlash.
That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be in the new golden dance ballroom
of the White House.
That's what we're gonna do. Well, wherever it's gonna be,
we're having
will.
UFC over at the White
true.
House for the 250th.
That's true.
What a world we're living in.
What a crazy place this is. What a crazy time to be alive. But wherever Backlash is going to be, we will be here to give our picks as the current champion. I hope to come out of this. But regardless, I think it's going to be a good pay-per-view. And so, like I said, we'll be back in a month or so. And until then, my name's John. His name's Matt. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Bye.